Total bust. An overhyped bust and a fancy pair of shoes.
60 seconds.
Hi, it's me, Baby Diva. How many of you are playing? Oh, you're too kind. Oh, party of one. Well, we need your name before we can get going.
25 seconds.
All right, pick your icon. Just hit the number.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer's gonna be the letter B.
Enjoy the show.
Okay, let's move it, people.
Hey there! How's it going? My name's Bob, and if you have any questions at all, hey, please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, here's what you gotta do. After a question comes up, you buzz in if you know the answer, and then you hit a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make your choice. Pretty tough, ain't it? Anyway, can we go now? Alrighty, pick one. Say hello to sequels suck. 10,000 beanies if you get this one. Wipe off that finger, because here we go. Imagine Tim Burton makes a sequel to Mars Attacks called Marsupial Attacks. What freaky scene could you expect to see? A killer algebra formula with a ray gun, a killer tomato with a ray gun, a killer mime with a ray gun, or a killer kangaroo with a ray gun? Algebra formula? Hey, you do the math. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Marsupials are a group of mammals, the kind with a pouch that a kangaroo belongs to. But don't worry, marsupials will never attack again. I mean, that's why we sent them down to Australia. We're safe now, right? Category, please. Let's see what we got here. If you see one, squash it. And it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right. All right, now get ready to fill in the blank. A full-grown Smurf stands 3 blank high. Is it feet, inches, apples, or mushrooms?
Can't you do anything right?
In case you're wondering, a full-grown Smurf measures 3 apples. 3 sweet apples. 3 sickeningly sweet apples. 3 apples that are so sweet you'll practically choke on them and die, okay? Okay, I need a category. And this is... Ho, ho! Huh? Get it right. I'm handing over 20K. Here's the pitch. Imagine that instead of wishing you a Merry Christmas, someone wishes you a Merry Isthmus. What good tidings are they sending your way? Cheerful tobacco crops, happy narrow strips of land, festive alcoholic beverages, or joyful lizards? An isthmus is a narrow strip of land that connects 2 larger pieces of land. Merry Isthmus, son.
Wow, thanks, Dad. I can't wait to open it. What is it? What is it? Oh, just what I wanted. Some dirt and land and stuff.
Okay, pick a category. Whoa! Someone just got themselves a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, you won't find them in a box of crayons. All right, I'm going to read off 7 different names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a J. Crew color, a musical act, or both. As each one comes up, if it's a J. Crew color, press 1. If it's a musical act, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And if you want to skip one, press 4. For each right answer, you get 5,000 clammies, and you lose 5,000 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Alrighty, bring out the monkey. And we're off. Everclear, J. Crew color or musical act? Foxy Brown. Glacier. Gray Heather. Aqua. Jewel. This is it. That's all of them. No, 5 wrong. That's not bad. I'm sorry. That is bad. Hey, you live and you learn. You have to learn a little bit more, but let's move on. I need a category. This one's called The Candy Apple of My Eye. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. Well, how nice. There's a candy shop opening up near you. In your eyeball, in fact. Considering the shapes of the light receptor cells in your eye, what will be the candy shop's specialty? Chocolate ellipses and peanut parabolas, gum balls and licorice nips, peppermint rods and ice cream cones, or nougat pyramids and caramel ankhs? It's yours. This hurts you a lot more than it hurts me. Hey, let's take a look at the right answer. The two types of light receptor cells in your eyeballs are called rods and cones. Hey, what you eating?
My eyeballs. Ah, I'm blinded!
Okay, I need a category. For your enjoyment,
I'll see you in hell.
how does $20,000 sound? Hey, remember those crazy comedy pranksters, the kids in the hall? Yeah, I wonder what happened to those guys.
If the kids in the hall become the kids in the hell, which of these will not be an appropriate way for them to greet their new host, the devil?
Howdy, old gooseberry. Hey there, Satan. What's up, Methuselah? Or greetings, Beelzebub. Do it! Now, old gooseberry is one of the devil's other names, but I think he only uses it on the weekends. Should have picked this. Methuselah's not a name for the devil. He's that guy who was supposed to have lived for over 900 years. Hey, old man.
What do you want?
You met Methuselah once, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. I used to babysit the little guy. He's so wrinkly.
All righty, pick one. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead, bud. It's headbutt. Time, yes, it is.
H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T-H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T. Headbutt.
Your headbutt category for today is cartoon violence is harmless. This question's going to start out at 50,000 big ones. Okay, here's how you headbutt. You're going to see an equation like this. All you got to do is figure out the parts and add them together. Let's see here. Paid athlete is pro, littlest Hanson is Zach, add them up, pro Zach. Pretty simple, huh? Now don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. All right, you ready? What's the sum of this equation? South Park Citizen plus lowest MPAA rating. Go for it. Type in your answer. Hey, no problem. You buzzed in too early, you lose some cash. I'm okay with that. Yeah, there's nothing more romantic than a little candlelight and slow dancing to a South Park Citizen plus the lowest MPAA rating. You know, they ought to invite Kenny G onto South Park for a special guest appearance.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny! Gee!
Okay, pick a category. The category is MC Gulliver. This one will get you 10 grand. Coming at you. Imagine that Gulliver puts out a hip-hop album about his crazy adventures. Which would be the most likely title for his CD? Mackin' with the ladies in Middle-earth, living large in Lilliput, feeling nasty in Never Never Land, or feeling fat in Fritz Gibbon. Gulliver, from the book Gulliver's Travels, visited Lilliput where the people were the size of his fingers, so he was definitely living large. And when he was tapping his foot to the music, you know, he killed like 200 people.
Oh, yeah.
I need a category.
Let's do it again!
Open wide and get ready for what is it about Xena that scares me? And we got 30,000 bucks in the pot. And we're off.
If Xena, warrior princess, suffers from xenophobia, what will you most likely see her doing?
Chopping foreigners to bits, stabbing melodic percussion instruments, avoiding the letter X, or kicking some striped horse's butt. It's yours. Xenophobia is a fear or hatred of all things foreign.
Oh, Xena, you are the most beautiful warrior princess.
Oh. Category, please. This bad boy is homework you can do in front of the TV. $20,000 for a correct answer. Hey, check this out. I was going through some old reports I turned in for my science class, and I found this one I wrote for an experiment I had to do. Sat on couch watching TV many hours without moving. Resisted all motion until mother forced me to take out garbage. What scientific principle did I demonstrate in this lab report? Inertia, evaporation, infraction, or evolution? The correct answer is... Inertia is the scientific law that states an object remains at rest or in motion until it's acted upon by another force. In this case, the force was my mom. You know, I also did an experiment demonstrating the concept of gravity by spilling the garbage all over my mom's new carpeting. Alrighty, pick one. Time for the head rush. Keep staring at that screen, because when you see two words that match, you better buzz in. If you're right, I'll give you $5,000, but if you're wrong, your $5,000 is mine. Oh, and don't forget, your match better fit this clue. Making a living in Springfield. And you better start making a living by pressing that buzzer. Good luck! Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your final score. That's the game. Well, you ended up with less than nothing. Don't worry about it. You can owe me. Thanks for head rushing. Until next time, bye-bye.
Nice job, people. Baby Diva, it's in your hands. Tell me, we doing another one right away?
Wow, you got on a high scoreboard. That's so cool. I think I'll jump up and down. Whoopee. Oh boy, this is fun. Okay, well, let me know if you want to play again.
WGUT, say ah.